Going to be talking this morning about why our hair falls out or why it could happen 30 plus and over. Now, I always say if I would have known now what I know then, but hey, we don't listen. I know I don't listen. I knew that the bleach was frying my hair. I knew that flat ironing my hair every day to get the wave out of my hair was damaging my hair, but I didn't care. I wanted to bleach my hair so bad ever since I was really young. And I did. I started using the sun-in spray and lemon juice. If you were my age, you'll know. I don't know if people still do that or not, but I wanted bleach so bad that I did everything and anything starting from 13, 14. I don't even know how old I was, probably younger. And so I've been damaging my hair for many years. I am 54 now, and up until January of 2024, I did not want my hair long up until that month. And all of a sudden, I wanted my hair past my butt. In the past, I would treat my hair just like yank it out, fry it, and it didn't matter. I said it would grow back. So I just did a 20-minute video and it was not on. My microphone was not on. So I just have to backtrack and think about what I said. And I don't know, but that is one of the things that I really tried to pay attention to. So, also, hormones can be an indicator of why your hair may be thinning as we age. We obviously you lose muscle, we lose bone density, and hair gets weaker and thinner, but you could change that. You could reverse that. I am, like I said, 54 and my hair is thriving more than ever. My hair was always full, but my strands were so weak, so brittle. And even though my hair grew, it was just so thin. And even my braids were tiny. When I would put two braids in, I do have a video, or it's in my thumbnail, that my hair just showing that it was so thin in my braids. Now it's just better than ever. It's getting thicker. So I really want to be here to help you and know that it is possible to have full voluptuous hair. The most thing too, one of the most main important things is not to have balding in your scalp, because I went through this and it is very, very embarrassing. It is really, really just I don't know how to explain it. If you've been through it, you're going through it, you understand how it feels. Another thing that we were taught is premenopause. You could be going through this in your 30s, and you could be having a menstrual cycle while you're going through menopause. We were told that you have to be a certain age, you have to be done with your period, 50s, 60s, and so on. And I always thought, oh, okay, well, I haven't hit menopause, but I was probably going through perimenopause the whole time, because I remember having these crazy, weird, like more than a menstrual cycle, like, you know, like episode. And, but I didn't really start feeling hot flashes until probably about 2 years ago. And so I recently started doing research on my own. Doctors don't even tell you this. You know that I believe they only have 7 hours in their residency of anything to do with menopause. They don't get very much uh, practice or teaching on this. And so I started finding these doctors on YouTube that actually ventured off to help women going through menopause. So I'm really sorry, my nose is stuffed up. And they told me, or people, so much. I could not believe the things that I was clueless about. On top of the things that you go through, it's not just hot flashes, it's losing, well, obviously we know you lose bone, but osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease. I mean, the list goes on and on. Itchy ears, ringing ears, you can't sleep at night. I mean, there's so many chronic things that can happen to you. So the more I studied, the more I did the studying on my own, I found a place online that prescribed me the cream for everything. So I started taking that, and they did the blood work. Or no, they sent me to a place to do the blood work. Their doctors online and a nurse and everything. And then I did the saliva test to see where all my levels were. And I found all that out, and okay, did the creams, and I did more research on YouTube, and then I started seeing that the cream disappeared out of your body, it didn't stay. So then I did some more research, and I kept trying to find my doctors. They really didn't know much. I just really didn't feel like they were talking about the same things that these doctors were talking about on social media. So then I found a place online, they have a doctor as well, and then I got a prescription of estradiol, which is a patch form, and it's 0.05, which one of the doctors talked about, and then the progesterone, which is 100 milligrams. They can do it higher, but this is what the doctor online prescribed for me, and I take that every single night. Sorry about the interruption. The estradiol is a patch form, and the progesterone is a pill form. So the pill in estradiol is not good. So that is what you're not supposed to take. They do also have it to where you can insert it. The doctor will insert it for you, but I am not on that one. So the estradiol is every 3 days, and you pick a certain days you want to do every 3 days. That is how I take it. So I just want to put that out there. Your 3 month supply. And I started taking that probably in, I think, December of 2024, and I feel great. Something that happened to me, I did not know it had anything to do with losing lining of your tissues in your vaginal. It's the wall or something you lose. I'm still not an expert, so I've done the research, but I'm still not able to explain it very well. If you're interested, I will put the description names of the YouTube doctors on here. I could just list them below, who I got a lot of most of my information from, pretty much everything. And while I was with my husband, I was having this excruciating pain, feeling like it was sandpaper to pins to, I can't even explain. I thought something was wrong with me. I thought, oh my God, I gotta go get checked. What if I have uterine cancer or something? I just don't even know how to explain it. Then I was watching this doctor on YouTube, and she was talking about this, that you it was the same thing, and I found it like way later. And then I got, for the first place, I had these suppositories. You could actually get them on Amazon, and you insert them like once every 7 days or something, and you sleep with them. And within about 2 weeks, it was gone. I was like, oh my God. So this HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, we were told that it's bad for you. And there's a study out in early 2000s, I believe. The study wasn't even like big enough, like large enough or long enough to, they were going with this women 60 and over that already had chronic illnesses and were getting all this different things that couldn't take HRT, so they stopped it. I really wasn't going to go into the HRT, the hormone replacement therapy, but this is a big crucial thing that as women you really need to take care of yourself on top of a fiber diet, not just fiber, but adding fiber into your diet. So I'm going on about this, and I apologize about getting stuck a little bit because it's really hard for me to explain what I'm talking about. I will just list, like I said, so you can watch these things. Because, like I said, I didn't even know that you could be 30 and going through menopause. So, but onto the hair. I do talk a lot about hair and bleaching and flat ironing. And I promise my speech just my talking was so much better in the other video. But now I'm just, trying to remember what I was saying and what I want to get the message out to you. So I do apologize. But this is why I created this ebook, and I will be putting things out periodically to help you with some tips. You can download it for free in the description. But this is something that we don't want to get rid of, the flat iron and the bleaching. Okay, I was a queen of bleach for many years, many years. And I'm not saying to give it up forever if you want to do your hair some highlights or whatever. But while you're on this journey, while you're on this challenge, and you are trying to grow your hair back, you need to put this on the back burner. There's so many little things that you could do. I put tons of braids in my hair at night sometimes and then take it out. It's wavy and cute. You can buy the heatless curls. the rollers. I would sleep with that at night. The big wand that's the soft. You put it in your hair. Some people use socks. I've seen people use nylons wrapped around their hair, really tight. I mean, really, sorry, not tight. I meant to say not too tight. And my hair is going in my face from the fan. So this is just something that I want to share with you. Like I said, because I've been there. The big turning point in my life was I got sick of losing hair. And I'd rather give up these things and not have this happen so I can have fuller hair, longer hair, and most of all, hair on my scalp. So I'm going to wrap this up because I just want to get this out and let you know that I am here for you. If you want to join this 3 month hair growth journey, I'm continuing it. I am going on my 6 month because I started it earlier. This is something that is a lifestyle you can continue with. When you do go back to any type of flat iron, because I can't say, oh, don't do it forever, obviously, you will use hopefully the heat protectant in your hair and just minimize how much you use the flat iron. Try to use maybe the blow dryer to straighten your hair a little bit, even though that's still very, it's not the greatest thing, but try to go back and forth when you do go back on the styling tools or dyeing your hair. But if you know anyone else that is struggling, share this video, like, subscribe, and I'll be here for you if you have any questions. Until then, I thank you for stopping by this video, and you have a great, wonderful day.